Hi friends, this is Marina Shepelsky. Today I want to talk about the O1B visas for creative types, for the bloggers. Specifically, I want to talk about blogger O1B visa. How to get it, what are the tips, what are the insights, how to make sure you win your O1B visa for a blogger. First of all, let's start with the two categories of the O visas. O1A is more for business, research, science, those kinds of areas. O1B is more for the arts, and I think that blogging is an art. It's closer to the O1B category, so we're going to stick with the O1B classification. To start with, let's talk about the job title, because the forms require you to apply for the position and name it. Give it a name, give it a description, right? So your job should be like a senior manager or a president or a director, to show you are an executive, even if it's your own small company as a blogger, even if you're only in charge of 2 or 3 other people, one editor, one operator of a camera and whatever. You are the director, you are the manager. We filed the form I-129 plus the O supplement. With the O supplement, that's the one that the O1 visa holders file. And also keep in mind, you can bring your staff, your supporting staff, to the US in this process. Now, once we complete the preparation, we begin with the form I-129. We pick the time that you're planning to come for. Usually people file for 3 years, and then you can renew for 3 more or beyond if you need. You need a sponsor. Usually the extraordinary, outstanding people still need a sponsor because it's still a job visa, an employment visa. A sponsor is a better way to go, if you will, and it's easier to get approved. If you have a sponsor, you have a better chance of approval. However, if you're really truly outstanding in your field, you're truly extraordinary, you can even try to self-sponsor yourself. Then in the category of sponsor, you will put your own company to sponsor you. The sponsor company has to show 2-3 years tax returns plus information about them. They have to provide us with a potential contract for you, the proposed contract for the work, an itinerary, a contract. The terms should be 3 years employment. It should be your compensation in there. It should be exactly the type of work that you're planning to do as part of this collab, or whatever that type of employment relationship looks like for them and for you. Now, also your salary, you have to demonstrate a high salary if you're planning to be an O1B as a blogger. The salary that I'm talking about is your compensation, your contracts that you're getting from brands or sponsors, or even the proposal from the sponsor who's bringing you to the United States. How can you demonstrate you're extraordinary? You show that you get paid a lot of money. You show that you got awards, or you were nominated for awards in a specific category which you're filing. By the way, my tip, my insight is that to keep that category narrow. So you're not just a blogger, but maybe you're a fashion blogger, or maybe you're a blogger in the area of travel blogger. So keep it narrow. The narrower is your whole audience and category, the better chance you have to show you're extraordinary in that narrow field. You are a big fish in a small pond. Keep that strategy in mind. A major award is a big plus. If you won something like a BAFTA, a British Arts Award, or a Grammy, obviously, or something like that, that usually will cover almost all the other kinds of evidence. That wins over everything else. But even if you were nominated, it's a really good proof for your case. Recommendation letters from colleagues and experts in your field. We will get an advisory opinion letter from you, from a company here, an organization, I should say, that's like a guild or a union of artists in your field. they have to say that they reviewed all your evidence, all your proofs of your extraordinary ability, your outstanding ability, and they do find you to be outstanding and extraordinary, and they usually charge a fee for this. It's an expert fee, but this is really good. If you went to graduate school or you have special education, we want to see your diploma and your transcript and a translation, and perhaps I'll even do an evaluation of your education to show the equivalent education level in the US. Also, the longer experience you have in your field of blogging, the better. Also, even if you have other experience other than blogging and you have accomplished things, you've owned businesses before and those were successful businesses, that helps as well. Just keep everything very detailed, very well documented, and you're in good shape. We filed the I-129 petition with the O supplement, and all your documents and a company letter and an advisory opinion letter with USCIS. We can even ask for premium processing or expedited processing. That means you should get the decision within like 45 days. Once that gets approved, they send it to the consular processing stage, and they send it to the consulate of the country that you pick to be where you interview for your visa. Remember, your chances of getting the O1 visa in a consulate, any of them, is only about 33-34%, because statistics show about 67% of every US consular employment visa gets denied by the consuls, by the US embassies. So your best chance to win this is to get a tourist visa and come to US and do it inside the United States as a change of status. If you don't have this availability, this opportunity, because maybe you were denied for a tourist visa, you can't come for so long to the US because you can't file this right away, you have to wait for 90 days, then we just do consular processing and really have to show that you're extraordinary in your field. You have to know your application, you have to know your evidence for your interview. You might even have to speak English. Sometimes the consul will do the interview in English with you to show that you can come and work in the US from day one. You're prepared to come. If you're extraordinary, if you're outstanding and you're demanding a work visa to come to the US, you will need to show you can speak English, and that's going to be expected of you. You can have an agency file for you. You can have a brand file for you. You can even have like a smaller company file for you if they want to bring you and work with you. It doesn't need to be employment in the traditional sense of the word, but it should be like an offer to work together or to collaborate. I thank you for watching all the way to the end of this video. I invite you to become a follower of my channel and find me on TikTok and on Instagram, Shepelsky.attorney on Instagram. Give us a like if you like this video and share this with your friends and loved ones. We have a lot of success with O1s. We love the creative visas. We always win them. We wish for more creative types to come to the US because immigrants make America great. Have a great day. See you later.